Hey YouTube watchers, fellow Jeepers, this is for you. Just want you to know that if you've ever had any issues with your Jeep leaking, whether it's a hard top or a soft top, there's multiple areas that need attention. You can take it to the dealer, and unfortunately what they do is they charge an astronomical amount for either gaskets or seals, which is basically already what you have, and it doesn't fix the problem. You don't want to spend $30,000 to $40,000 to $50,000 on a Jeep and then turn around and have water that is now laying in the floorboards, dripping across the dash. I'm not going to go into all the areas in this video, but I will tell you the areas that I had, and I fixed those for about $7. If you want to take it to the dealer and end up paying, $125 to $150, please try it. For me, it didn't work, so therefore I took it upon myself to go ahead and think about the issue, what I could put there, and what was actually causing the problem. This is my 2013 Jeep Rubicon, and the area that I had issues with was above this the driver door panel, right in through this area. So there's a large gasket, of course, back here, which is part of your door seal. The main seal that runs across, I had no issues with. Still very pliable, did not leak anywhere. Water still flowed in the proper direction of where it should. The issue is, though, is there was no seal through here. It was not compressed. So therefore, I had to pad it out. And then it was like, what do you pad it out with? What do you do? So I ended up going to Home Depot. And sorry for the torn box, but this is the product that I purchased, and it's about $7. And as you can see, it's a rubber gasket seal. 3M tape on the back is actually hollow, and I don't know if you can see that or not, but that way it's very cushiony and pliable. It's actually cured out. So that way it resists cracking in the wintertime, and of course hot weather doesn't affect it as well. What I did is my area was not across the entire top. You can place that from seal to seal if need be. What I did is I went from the beginning of this seal, and this is the piece that the dealership would probably replace again, and unfortunately it doesn't work. And I just followed the contour of the A-pillar all the way down until we get to this button, or actually this is, I call it a button, it's actually another seal, but this is hard. And what happens is when your door seal leans against this, it doesn't make a good seal. So you run it around it, and then you run all the way down the end of the channel. And I stopped it, of course, here, so that way the water would then flow out the design grooves. I was having problems with water on the floorboard, as well as running down this area on my door. So as it was running down, of course, it would accumulate and then pocket in the floorboard, or the floor panel. So you can see that it's very easy. All you need is 2 swabs of alcohol or alcohol pads. Go ahead and clean that whole area. Then go ahead and put it up. And it doesn't interfere with the door shutting. Shuts just as easy now as it did before, but you can actually put your finger inside and you can feel that those gaskets now are tight. They're actually pushing against each other and they're compressed. The great thing about that is that's where you're going to get your seal from. You can see we've had a multitude of rain. I've had no issues whatsoever. So, if you run into problems like this, think about what your options are. Of course, by all means, go to the dealer if that's where you feel most comfortable, but these are not hard projects to do. Very easy. You can actually just think about it, and remember, water travels the least path of resistance. So here, if it's not able to follow the channel for the A-pillar, then it's going to come inside. So what I did is I helped guide it, gave it direction, and I've had no issues since. So hope you can use it, hope it helps you, and keep Jeeping.